to Boris Johnson for being amongst us this afternoon. Now, I just want to start with a very important public service announcement. It may well be that at the end of the month, trade between our country and the continent will be interrupted. And all the continent of Europe, we're part of Europe. I don't say I go to Europe, we are in Europe, man. I just want to inform you that all the soft tissue paper imported into Britain comes through Dover. And all the paper, therefore, that goes into toilet rolls has to come through Dover, and there's only 1 day's stock of toilet rolls in the country. So I'm just telling everybody, start cutting up the Sun, the Daily Telegraph, and their stock ready to go. Yes, I was the man who said, with Tony Blair, we don't have to be frightened of Europeans in our country. And I stand by that decision, because my father came here in 1940 as a Polish soldier to keep fighting the war. And do you know something? In 1940, Priti Patel wasn't there asking the pilots from Poland before they got into their Spitfires if they had the right to be in Britain. And our country has been solidly enriched by waves of different peoples coming in for different reasons, and it has been a scandal, the hate campaign against European citizens in Britain this century. In 2008, the Federation of Poles of Great Britain produced a dossier of 50 hate front pages, 50 hate headlines against Poles, Polish criminal, Polish killer, Polish rapist, Polish scrounger, Polish fraudster, Polish blackmailer, in one paper alone. Guess which?
Mail!
The Daily Mail. Just as in the 1930s, the Daily Mail said there are too many Jews coming into Britain, taking jobs, and this country is too small and full up. The Daily Mail, a piece of shit that never stops singing. Now, finally, I got some bad news and good news for everybody. The bad news is that whatever happens next week, by the end of the month, it's not even the end of the beginning of Brexit. This is going to overwhelm and dominate us for years to come. You can't hear me! You can now! Very good! Excellent. And so, we are going to face, all of us, in the years to come, not just the few days, the weeks, a couple of months, what I call in a new book, if I can plug it, Brexiternity. I first used the word Brexit in 2012, and this is my new addition to the British political vocabulary, Brexiternity. We face an eternity of Brexit, because we're going to have to negotiate years and years of free trade deals, years and years of passports for cities. Of course, if we stop it, it won't happen. So I know that. But believe me, even if tomorrow there was a referendum, the politics of Brexit are so toxic, it'll take a long time to get these toxins and lies and Johnsons out of our system. So, just bear that in mind. I'd love to say it'll soon be over, but it won't. Please come en masse next Saturday, because while the millionaires from the Tory party and the liars of Brexit are in the Commons, the people of Britain will be out here and demanding that this isolationism, this appeasement of the worst and most reactionary elements around this world, this victory for Donald Trump, this victory for Vladimir Putin, this victory for President Erdogan, it shall not pass. So, we're in for the long haul. Who's with me in marching and protesting and writing and demonstrating until we remain fully and firmly in Europe? Thank you all very much.